bread. One of these. I went round the other end of the store and the trolley was abandoned up here. Honestly. Oh. These are 2 for £3 at Waitrose at the moment. I got these from my friend for a Christmas present, as well as other things as well. This is ginger and clementine, and this one is lime and basil. They don't seem to have the full range that they had a little while ago. I like them. These are good. They don't irritate sensitive skin either, these bath foams. Small part of my haul from yesterday. I've had 2. Well, I got this from last week from Lidl. There's 2 missing because they're in the camera now, because these new replacement Kodak ones that they in the new packaging, they're no good now for this camera. I put 2 new ones in and it says straight away change batteries. Anyhow, I got these from Waitrose. I got this little thing from an independent health food store, because the one that lady gave me, who works on the tea room, she gave me a leopard print one for my other cards. It's broken now, there's so much plastic in there. I got these from Lidl. I had some on my landing, but different ones that I was going to give to my friend in London, but the mice have eaten them. Luckily they don't actually come in my bedroom, so these I got from Waitrose, these soups. This is my friend because he likes mushroom soup. I'm not keen on that myself. There's new packaging, spiced chicken, Thai chicken and lemongrass. Yeah, that's part of it anyway, the haul. These look nice. And I got some dollies from Lidl as well. That's nice. It was from KAWAII. Oh, we're recording at last, right. It's a bitty sort of haul this week in different parts. I got this from Waitrose from my friend, because I'm giving him, he didn't want anything for Christmas, he's miserable, so I'm giving him lots of different sort of, there's some of my acacia honey from the health food store. Got some of this, the organic coconut milk. I got that from Waitrose as well. I've not tried, I probably have, but it's a different label. Heinz. I got some of this from Waitrose. My favourite Amarula cream liqueur, which is delicious. I got these kids hand creams. It's got the alpacas, llamas on, look. There's the little box, it's cute. See them? I've got no light on in here today and I don't think it needs it. It's so bright. It's a nice bright day. Just because I'm an obsessive completist. There it is with the light on. The overhead bulb, the daylight bulb. I'm trying to maintain a cheerful front here, but I'm going to put the light out again because... Just because I got this from Lidl, colour changing llama, heat changing mug. There were only 2 left. People had bought all the other sorts, but there were, there were only 2 left of these. All the others were left, so I bought 2 of them actually. The other one's downstairs. They're both exactly the same, so presumably it goes pink. And I don't know what that says. You can sort of just about see it on there if you hold it. Oh no, we need the light because it's blanking it out. I don't know why. When it's a light colour. So that's part of my videos, isn't it? Me going to the door to turn the light on or off, whatever the case may be. Oh, I hope I haven't freshened up this cold. So that's what it looks like when the heat's got to it. There are so many people get on the bus, and they're often, I have to say, people that aren't, the ones that do it often seem like they're not very intelligent people, that they cough and sneeze right out into the air, and one person sneezed out into the air about 20 times, and then I got on a bus again later and someone else did the same, and they're the same type of people, just not very bright, you know. Where's the coughs and sneezes spread diseases? Put your hands over your mouth. No, don't just do that, because then you touch the rails of the bus. Cough into a hanky and then screw it up and take it with you. Gosh, common sense, which a lot of people seem to lack. Some baby sham. And there's always the few that make it bad for the many, isn't it? I got some of these Snowball. I've tried it like mixed up as a drink as such, but I've never bought these ready mixed ones before. Snowballs. So I'll try one of those another time. Oh, where's the dollies? Dollies, dollies. 2 dollies I got. I can't even see them now. There's one, but where's the other one? One's vanished. This place, hang on. She was behind the computer. There was one, the mermaid one, with the very dark blue hair, and I picked it up. It was on the shelf with all the. I picked it up, and I was just looking at it, and this woman came up and said, "Excuse me, she's put that there, but she wants that because she wanted it for her kid apparently, and because her kid had one, and she wanted another one, and that was the only one they had." And I thought, well, you know, come on, I'd actually picked it up if. You can bet your life if I'd gone up to someone and said, "Excuse me, I'm buying that," they'd say, "Well, you're not now," and they'd have walked off with it but I don't have the nerve to do that, you see. I mean, if you want something, you keep hold of it. You don't put it on the shelf, go somewhere else in the store, and then think, "Oh yeah, I've decided now I want it," and then go back, and then somebody else has got it, and you say, "Excuse me, I want that," you know, flaming cheek. But I was so taken aback, I thought, I'm not going to argue. Some spoilt little kid. I mean, the kid was all right. It was the mother I took exception to. It was her attitude. The little kid was trying to talk to me afterwards, but I didn't speak to her. But well, you can't sort of. The little kids try to be friendly with you. You know, you can just smile, but you can't really talk to them. I mean, not in this day and age. So times are different. It's bad enough when I was a little kid, but it's even worse now. Anyhow. I don't like the one that she's got flat feet, but she's got quite an unusual face. I thought her face was quite unusual. So I don't like these moulded on outfits, and I don't like the long skirt. I prefer them with shorter outfits on. They look nice, they look cuter, but I thought they were different and they were cheap. Excuse me. Oh. Pigs in the blankets again, and carrot and walnut cake. In my little corner. See, as everywhere I go, people are coughing and sneezing out into the air. I'm covering this. I know this sheds glitter everywhere, but that's so pretty. So pretty. I set the security things going off again. There was a tag on the bag on this one. Oh look, he's so cute. I have to apologise to him for eating him. Looks like he's having a little bath, doesn't he? Oh, so cute. Cute. Oh, so cute. It's in a bath. Oh, somebody sorted out in her New Year outfit. Little somebody's come in standing on my mug. Standing on a tiny box. You are a funny little pool. Nice. Such a welcome sight to see such a pretty little pools. Haven't seen you for a while because the weather's been so bad, hasn't it? You're standing on my box. You're a funny little cat standing on my mug box. You think you're a little circus cat? Do you? You are a funny little paw, so pretty. Oh, out in the cold wind all night. Poor little paws. Oh, so pretty. You're going to settle yourself, are you? she's sitting on the book called The Cat Who Went Bananas. A little black cat. I don't know where that book came from, but little somebody's interested enough to stand on it. You are funny. Who's that obliging on top of my tree? Well, it's Tinkerbell, of course. Tinkerbell. And we have... There's Tinkerbell on top of my tree. And we have a Dalek here. Kath Kidston hand. And then we've got little zombie here on the baby boys. Yes, it's time I went to bed. Well, she's got... As I was saying, this is attached to her hand, and that's attached to her skirt, so get a brush with this one, but it's a shame. So, and also, of course, that's moulded on. I was hoping it was going to be a clip-on on that top. You can take her skirt off when you unattach it from something attached to a strand of hair, and it's a bit daft, I think. She's pretty, though. Just comparing this mermaid Barbie, this mermaid dolly, to this Princess Barbie, and the mermaid dolly, I must say, is much prettier because her eyes are darker and more defined. The Barbie doll looks more wishy-washy and washed out and much more subdued makeup. I think this one's prettier. This one's hair's lovely though. I don't like those silly bits hanging from it though. But yeah, I think the Barbies have been toned down so much. Like they're much more demure and than they were more glam a few years ago, and I prefer that, a glam look. Right, we've zoomed in now on the camera was switching itself off again, saying the batteries had gone. But yeah, look how much prettier this dolly is. And this one is pretty, but she seems more subdued and washed out somehow, but her hair's lovely. It's a shame she's got this moulded on top though, so you can't redress her in anything else, well not easily anyway. And that is, you'd be limited in what else you could put on her. She's got like, this moulded on underwear, but the top is where it goes up high. You could put her in a sleeveless dress, I suppose, or something, but her hair's lovely though. At least her skirt is only like knee length, not like down to her boots. She looks quite pretty up there against the pink and blue background. Cheese onion, mayonnaise. It's always better for having the condiments on there. What lovely. There's a gingerbread man. It's a bit bigger than the one you get in Costa, but not as sweet. And there's a gingerbread latte. I couldn't have my trifle today. They'd sold out. They did make one up for me once before when I got here, and they were all gone. But still, this is nice. I always have to apologise to the gingerbread men before I eat them. Christmas Eve today, and I'm not well at all. I had all pains behind the back of my, because I've had like a cough, really like bronchial cough, sort of slight bronchial cough. I had a cold that my friend brought back from his sister, and it went to my chest. And but then last night I had pains all around the back of my neck, in the bones, and I was feverish, and I was just sitting on the edge of the bed and seemed to like go into unconsciousness as I was just sitting there. And because I'd been to come back from visit, I just went to my friends quickly and came back, and Moneybox was still on. It was early. And I felt really weird, and I felt really ill, and I certainly don't want any off my food. I don't fancy. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I hope I'm going to be better for Christmas Day. Otherwise, you know, I've been sweating as well. But there's something wrong. I don't know if it's some mastitis. Is it mastoid bones or something? Let me just put the light on. But yeah, I felt really unwell. Really ill. I did get some sleep, which I suppose I probably needed, but it's almost like going into unconsciousness. It's weird. I don't want anything like that again in a hurry. I've had it before, these pains in the back of my neck, but I haven't felt like really ill, really like slightly nauseous, and I hate anything like that. This says bigger on the inside. Of course it isn't, but it's a coin purse. Sometimes looking at those moments under the flashlights and at curious angles to see what we can learn. I can't feature everything because I'm just not well. I'm not well enough. But I just wanted to do something quickly with the things that are to hand. Little Sumiko Garashi. I got loads of Sumiko Garashi things, but I'll have to look at those in a special video. This is a remint Pom Pom Purin complete set of the cafe, Pom Pom Purin Cafe. There's a lovely Pom Pom Purin jigsaw. Look how cute that is. That's from the cafe. See it? I think I did. I can't remember if I showed you these. I got these from Home Bargains. I really only wanted the pink one, but it had no tag on it, so I had to get a black one as well, so that she could put it through twice. A can opener for my friend, which she definitely needs. It's from the Co-op. I like the colour of it. I like that colour. I know it's only a can opener. This pretty dolly. She's unusual, I think. Unusual. I don't like the flat shoes. Flat feet. But I shouldn't even be doing this really, because I just don't feel up to it. I'm going overwhelmed and oh dear. Anyhow, this is another one. I've called her Darla because I've always Annabella and Carla, and this is Darla. Oh, get out the bay, snowflake. Can you see her? Is there anything else here? Oh, I've got this little plush of the Sumiko Garashi. It's the bear. I haven't unwrapped it yet. This is a cafe in a little corner. Corner living. There's like me. I like going into little corners. I feel safer. Oh. Look at this. This is weird. It's come down off the roof. The birds must do this, I think. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's Christmas Day. I wasn't able to do any of the videos I wanted to do with the webcam and everything because I'm totally not well. Sweats and oh. Anyhow, I've tried to do my best. I'm a bit better today. I hope I'm getting a bit of an appetite back. Pains at the back of my neck are still there, and the cough's been dreadful, but anyhow, that looks okay. We've got the dolly, the Christmas dolly that comes out every year, Cindy Dolly, and with her horses, and her stars. And my stepfather brought him back from Australia once, so he's got corks hanging from his hat. And my friend brought him back from Wales. It's a shame that I had a little red thing, that colour, but like a little round fuzzy thing, a little ball with like eyes on, with little black... He had glass, like little glass eyes with black bits in moving about and a little white label hanging from it. Well, it's Boxing Day today and I'm still not well enough to do it. I did have some Christmas dinner last night, but I'll say what's left of the season and yes. I hope I feel better soon. It's been nearly a month now. I've had like some kind of virus affected that I thought was a cold that was going, and then it's turned into something much worse. So anyway, I hope everyone else is well. I was disappointed to find there was no Christmas in New York video this year, not so far anyway, from my cat flamingos. I hope they're okay. I'm going to open this today and have this as my Christmas present to myself. My Starbucks chocky bar. I'm sorry it's washing everything out. Let me see. There we are. That's it. You see it? The mermaid. And here's the other side. Huh. They're the same, I know, but I thought I'd show you.